I don't like the light. It hurts my eyes.
Where's the light?
You're the only light I need in my life.
No, but seriously, where's the light? No.
Thunder! Today we're looking at Am I the Asshole on Reddit, and I'm an asshole. Not really though. Am I an asshole?
No, not at all.
Sometimes I feel like I'm
you
an
try
asshole.
to pretend you are.
Yeah.
A lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Like in a joking way. Like
Oh.
I think you try to be like, yeah, I'm like this, but you're not. You're just a sweet little baby bee. You're a sweet little baby.
No.
Fluffy little guy.
She's wrong.
Yeah.
She's wrong. I'm a total Chad.
Teddy bear.
I'm a total Chadwick.
You got the right wing hat on.
Got my MAGA hat. It's not. It's not. It looks like that though, a little bit.
As
All
I'm
right.
the liberal blue light.
Am I the asshole for telling my husband we need to sleep in separate rooms?
Okay.
Poo mode activated. It has the flare poo mode activated, whatever that means.
Yeah.
Outside opinion needed because my husband is making me feel like the villain here, and I'm honestly not sure if I'm in the wrong or not. So I'm 27 weeks pregnant. You're not in the wrong. Pregnant, and smells have been a big trigger for me this entire pregnancy. However, the past few weeks, it's gotten to the point where certain smells or strong odors make me immediately sick. Unfortunately, some of the current smells majorly triggering me are food, smoke, and cologne. This is an issue because my husband works in a restaurant and smokes, so it's difficult being within a few feet of him at most times unless he's freshly showered. He works late hours and usually just wants to sleep when he gets home, which I get. However, he comes home and goes to bed smelling like restaurant food and smoke, which will wake me up in the dead sleep because of my smell being triggered. I've asked if he can shower quick before coming to bed, and his response is that he's too tired to shower and he just wants to sleep. So his new solution is just spraying himself down with body spray before coming to bed, which is honestly worse. Past week, it's been so bad that I usually just get up when he comes home to bed around 2 or 3 and either go to sleep on the couch or get up for the day. However, when he wakes up and sees I'm not in bed or sleeping on the couch, he gets mad that I left. It came to a bit of a head last night when he came to bed reeking of body spray and smoke and tried to cuddle with me. I immediately started gagging because the smell was overpowering and tried to leave the room. I told him it's temporary, but if he's not willing to shower before bed, we need to sleep in separate rooms because I cannot handle the smell right now. He got mad and grabbed all of his things and locked himself in the guest bedroom. He's been ignoring me all day and making things awkward, walking around the house and talking to our toddler, but avoiding eye contact, conversation, and keeping a wide berth from me. The only conversation we've had is, this is what you wanted, right? This seems like bait to me.
Rage bait.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
This is crazy.
What are you thinking right now?
I mean, I feel like this guy's a huge fucking asshole.
I haven't been pregnant before, but I know a lot of people that have been. Some people just get really sick, and smells are like a really big thing for it. So I mean, do you want your pregnant wife to be comfortable? Then, and if you're not willing to shower, then she's making what's the word? A compromise.
Yeah.
A compromise for you by
Yeah.
just sleeping in a different bed.
Yeah.
And you could diminish that by just showering.
Showering's not that hard. Also, your wife's pregnant. So,
Yeah.
fucking suck it up. Am I the asshole for refusing to name our child after my father-in-law?
Wow.
Dude, I love naming conventions.
Yeah,
and
me too.
I met my wife 7 years ago, and early in our relationship, I vaguely remember her mentioning that she wanted to name her son after her father. I thought it was a sweet gesture and a reflection of the high regard she had for him. At the time, I didn't know her father well enough to form my own opinion, but I assumed he must be a great man if she wanted to honor him in that way. Fast forward to present day. She's pregnant with our first child. He's a boy. She wants to name him after her father. I'm now very familiar with the man and have since discovered he is not a good person. He's verbally abusive to his wife and a recently reformed alcoholic who, during his battle with addiction, made some deeply poor choices that affected his family. The only reason he quit drinking in the past 2 years is due to personal medical issues that literally prevents him from doing so. The old inspiration versus desperation.
My dad.
Yeah, oh crap.
Oh.
Youch! He also holds harmful views, frequently telling the parents of his existing male grandchildren not to raise weaklings or wimps.
Oh, yikes.
Paraphrasing. Whenever he sees the boys doing something he deems feminine, and this is just scratching the surface. Shoo! I used to file my nails a lot. And my
still
dad,
do.
a lot, like obsessively.
Yeah.
Like my nails are almost always in better shape than your nails.
Oh, yeah. No, they're not. I have nice
Yeah, he
nails
has beautiful nails right now. Yeah, and my dad would be like, he never was like, you gay?
Yeah.
Or something. But he would always be like, I could tell he's a little suspicious. Yeah, he's like a little suspicious. And I'd be like,
that'll
look at those nails. Ugh. Looking at his hands,
Yeah.
his mitts, his farrier mitts.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason I did is because I would get hangnails all the time and it would bother me.
Yeah.
Because I was a farrier.
That's totally fine.
Hands would get dry and stuff. I told her I'm absolutely not okay with naming our child after her father. She's very upset, saying, "How could you?" and accusing me of flipping the script on her since I've known her intentions since the very start. To be fair, she mentioned it once early in our relationships and I had mostly forgotten about it over the years. Yeah. Secondly, I never actually agreed to it. I just said I thought it was a nice gesture at the time. I asked her why she would want to name our child after a man whose values we've both acknowledged are so different from our own, or after a grandparent she's intentionally kept at a distance by her own admission to protect her peace and mental health. She's only recently increased contact with him because of his health scare in her pregnancy. This seems like a really common thing, maybe not the parental naming themes, but this seems like a thing that's happened a lot to people. This situation.
Yeah, like what if, I don't want to. Yeah, what if I said I wanted to name my kid after somebody in my life that you don't particularly like, but don't even know?
I would say no.
You know? And
I would say
you have
no.
a negative perception of.
Yeah, just like if you wanted, if I suggested to do it in someone in my family and you were like, no, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. And there's so many names.
Mm-hmm.
Also.
Yeah, boy or girl, it's
cares?
got to be Caleb Jr.
It's
Either way, Caleb Jr.
all right.
No, I'm just kidding. I think that's also crazy.
That is
as well.
Yeah.
No offense, juniors.
Yeah,
we just watched
juniors
Breaking
and
Bad.
Seniors. Yeah, that's true. We discussed that. There
Makes
just
sense.
seems like so many ways around it.
Yeah, very big non-issue. Very small non-issue. Am I the asshole for telling my friend that it's been years and I don't owe him any money? I didn't get a driver's license until I was 17. Back in freshman year, I had a friend who was a junior who went to my school and lived right next door to me. He would let me hitch a ride to and from school so I wouldn't have to walk. My mom woke up long after school started all the time and my stepdad was abusive. He completely volunteered, and after he graduated a year later, I would take a bus. I'd had a part-time job at that point. Long story short, he's believed that ever since I turned 18, I owed him money for driving. I asked him multiple times how it made sense since he didn't have to wait for me or drive any extra. Plus he volunteered and he didn't have an answer for me. That seems already like you're not the asshole.
Yeah.
That's insane. The other day I had a splitting headache and I just left the doctor's office when my friend called me again and told me that I need to start paying back the gas money or else he's adding interest and making me pay more, and that he's being generous. Being tired and nauseous from my headache, I blew up at him. I said that I didn't owe him jack and I simply walked to his house when he was ready to drive back. I was never late out of school, so he didn't ever have to wait for me, nor did I ever have to drive until I'd got in the car, so he never picked me up, nor did he ever park in my driveway when dropping me off. Okay, so there's just no reason. After that, he hung up the phone and now some mutual friends are texting me that I didn't have to be cruel or harsh, and some friends are even saying that I should pay him to keep the peace.
Oh my god.
This guy's like he's in the mafia.
Yeah.
But considering he drove me my whole freshman and sophomore years, would be a ton of money to pay back. My head is still pounding, and the yelling definitely didn't help. So my husband is currently telling me to lay down, but I just need to know if I'm an asshole or not. Because if I am, I will apologize and pay him.
How far along is this? Years later?
I don't think it says. Who cares, dude? Also,
What?
why would you ever do? I mean, unless someone says like, "I'll drive you," but like, it's
Yeah.
gonna incur a cost.
Yeah, give me some gas money here and there.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And if he's volunteering, you're not asking, or she, he,
They.
him, they, I don't know.
Yeah. It seems fucking insane to me to think that.
Oh,
Like I've driven
yeah.
a lot of people and I've never even once thought about them paying me back gas money.
No,
What?
Me neither.
What?
I mean,
Should
I've been driven around and I've offered gas money.
Yeah, me as well.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. It should have been a conversation years ago,
Yeah.
I think.
Weird. I would always just buy my friends food.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of giving them back gas money.
Yeah, or just in some way
Yeah.
giving back.
Because then the IRS ain't gonna get a hold of that.
Ours.
The IRS.
Ours.
IRS ain't gonna get a hold of that shit. Me when I think about the federal government. Not the asshole. Let's see. Not the
Yeah.
asshole. This is crazy.
Yeah, adding interest.
That's funny, dude. That's really funny.
What is he, the IRS?
Yeah, exactly. He's IRS himself.
IRS.
The only reason he drove you is because he wanted to f you. Oh, because he's a girl. She was a girl. And he wants recompense. He wasn't your friend then and he definitely isn't now. Yeah, that's true. That's pretty funny.
Being a girl and being a girl back then and just not having that mind frame or mindset at all and just looking back now and it's like, oh yeah, that was probably what.
Oh, people
why.
just wanting to f
We're just men just doing things
Oh, yeah,
for you
definitely.
just because I'm like, oh, they're so nice.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Like just for nothing.
Yeah.
It was
oh, no,
for,
yeah.
for a reason.
There's much value.
Yeah.
Much value. Absolutely.
It's
Much
unfortunate.
value.
There is, people out there that'll do things just to be nice. But
No, there's not.
you kind of, as a woman, you just kind of grow up. You gotta grow up knowing that that's probably in the back of people's minds.
I
What
mean-
about you? Did you not want to do stuff nice for me?
For you?
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I was an adult when we met.
I know.
I'm talking about like teenagers. I loved hanging out with you. All that horny shit was all you, bud. That was all you. That wasn't me.
Shut up.
That was all you. That was all you. It really was. It really was. I have a lot of respect for this
You're not
beautiful woman.
attracted to me?
No, I absolutely am, but I respect you more than I attract to you.
What?
I don't know. I'm just making shit up now. I'm just kidding. No, I know a lot of really nice young men who I know for sure would do something for someone without wanting to fuck them.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's as a girl, I have no idea. It's got to be tough. It's probably better to just assume that people want to fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, yeah, pretty
I don't
quick.
know.
I think probably by the time I was 15, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's
Like
gotta
I had to get
suck.
sat down and be like, everything that is not a woman probably wants to
Yeah.
enter you
And
some
even
way.
some women.
And actually, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's evil out there. People, it's hedonists and whatnot.